$243,000 worth of furniture looks like to you? The minister seemed to make this sound like it was about staffing, that it was about building an office. $243,000 just in furniture. I can't even imagine what that looks like.
Well, I think most Canadians would be outraged to find out that it's not just $243,000. That's just for his personal office. There's also another $243,000 for his deputy minister's office. So we're talking almost $500,000 on furniture alone, when existing offices are already here. I mean, the Government of Canada has been headquartered here since Confederation. We've got plenty of ministers' offices that have been around since Confederation, and it's no surprise that it's a terrible surprise, sorry, that he couldn't find an existing office to put his staff into.
The $843,000 total for himself and his deputy minister, he says that, well, there was no dedicated infrastructure minister. You guys seem to disagree with that.
No, look, the minister should have been fighting for jobs for out-of-work Albertans instead of picking out the drapes for his new office. I mean, this is absolutely outrageous. There's a bunch of people returning to Fort McMurray today to absolutely nothing. Their houses have burned down. They've lost everything they've had. This minister gets to return to Sky Palace 2.0 and sit in $250,000 worth of furniture while he's making decisions. And the only decision he's seemed to have made so far on behalf of infrastructure for Canadians is putting furniture inside a Liberal minister's offices. So this is an outrage for taxpayers. There's plenty of warehouses around Parliament Hill that are full of office furniture that anybody can call anytime and get this furniture for free. So this is an outrageous abuse of taxpayers' money.
They say this is the price of doing business to set up an office.
No, the offices already exist. Look, the cabinet is smaller than the previous cabinet. That means there's more minister's office vacant space than there should be more minister's office vacant space than there was under the previous administration. So to say that they needed to set up a new office is not believable, not viable by any stretch of the imagination.
How do you think this resonates specifically in Alberta?
Well, it resonates terribly in Alberta. We all saw what happened when the provincial government started using taxpayers' dollars under a previous administration to build themselves palatial offices and palatial living quarters. The same thing we see right here. We have an Edmonton minister spending almost $1 million renovating existing space. This is not creating some new office. This is infrastructure minister has always existed since I've been here. So this is brand new renovated space that is just chock-a-block full of high-priced furniture.
The total cost of the minister's office is about the same as the average Canadian house. So what kind of message?
Well, the average Canadian, I wish I could have an average Canadian house for $835,000. Look, this is an abuse of taxpayers' dollars. You should be able to buy 3 or 4 houses in most places in Canada for that kind of money. This is a minister who's obviously more interested in the taxpayers serving him than him serving the taxpayers.